Hello, healthy believers. Here we are with what foods are going to help your gut be as healthy as it can be. Take that microbiome, raise it up to its best level of health because it is so important for your health. It's kind of become a buzzword, but if you've been in natural health, you've known this for decades and decades that this gut communicates with every system and every cell in the body. It is the precursor. It's like the one that kind of dictates how the ball rolls from that point on. So when people come into me, that's one of the things we talk about. First is digestion, gut. What are you eating? And then we go into, I help them educate them on what are the foods that can help their body thrive. Because when you are dealing with natural laws, which is that is the best way to get healthy, not diet hacks, not shortcuts, not trying to over-intellectualize simple health, natural health concepts that keep you healthy. These are laws that do not change. So I can rely on them time and time again. I'm not searching for some hack to help me get healthy. That is the beauty of natural health and following natural health laws. So what are these two foods? Well, let's get into, I'm going to jump over to some slides. I think it's just a little bit easier, but I want to start by saying this very important thing. God supplied everything we need. Everything we need to feed our bodies. He supplied the earth. When we are looking at what are we supposed to eat, it is not difficult when I'm not saying go to the Bible and say follow exactly what these laws, because I think there's so much confusion in that. Clean food, eat fish, don't eat pork. I get all that. And that is not what I'm going to when I'm talking about this. What I'm saying is when things come from the earth, what is your body, which is made of things from the earth, and you're eating things from the earth, what happens? What happens when food comes down the pipe and enters into the stomach? Well, we know that the body begins to recognize what is coming down the chute. What is it going to be dealing with? And so one of the things that we know that it deals with is these two foods. And so my slides are out of whack, but that's okay because the first one is fruit. Why is fruit so healthy for you? Because it is a cleanser, it is magnetic, it has these properties which I'm going to go into. I'm a big component of educating. So if I said, to me, if I just said, here's the two foods, to me, that is not teaching. That is just, it's like giving a fish. And I want to teach you how to fish. That means I've never said, here's your menu, eat this, you'll be healthy. I like to educate, which is why I do things like journal audits. Bring your food in. What are you eating? This is why your body's reacting. This is why this food is better for you in this situation. This is what we're looking for after you eat this. Oh, this is why your body's doing this, because you've combined this. This because you ate this. This because your bowel movements look like this. So I'm teaching you how to eat, but there are two food groups, and one is fruit. Fruit is extremely healthy for you, and you might say, well, I bloat up after I eat. Well, that tells me that the microbiome has an imbalance of good bacteria and bad bacteria. That means that that abundance of sugars is proliferating. That means that you don't have the right amount of bacteria. And I'm going to show you what foods can help replenish the good bacteria and how important it is that this microbiome is healthy because it's affecting every system in your body. So fruit is definitely the first. Number two, as you guessed it, is vegetables. Why are vegetables so healthy? Because there are strengtheners. They're not coming in to cleanse, so to speak. They're coming in to strengthen. And so like when someone comes through my program, we go through 3 stages of healing the body. And the foods don't heal the body. I know people say that all the time. That is the wrong language. Foods don't heal. Foods come into the body. They create the environment for the body to heal itself. That is how the body is programmed. It is programmed to get to the next level of health, to reach for that highest level of health. And the way it does that is by going through 3 stages: cleansing, strengthening, rejuvenating. And this goes on and on and on. But if you get in the way, you're not eating the right foods, it cannot go through that process. We know this and we see this when, say you drink a glass of milk. What happens? Your body starts producing mucus to expel. So it's cleansing itself. You're not getting sick, you are cleansing. A lot of the symptoms we experience are actually cleansing symptoms. It is just the body's natural ability to clean itself and help you get to your healthiest state. Same with fevers, same with diarrhea, vomiting. You're expelling foreign invaders. It is cleansing itself. And we have to start to change our mindset of what health is and how to truly get healthy. So we're looking at fruits and vegetables. And if you're still sticking with me, thank you, because I know that you want to know more than just the quick answer. So why do we eat fruits and vegetables? Because it's recognized by the body. The body says, aha, I recognize this, I can break it down, I can deliver it out, and the body can actually use it to do part of that cycle, whether it's cleaning, whether it's strengthening, whether it's rejuvenating. And so, like I tell my patients, my clients, when you're going through this education process of, oh yeah, okay, this is why I'm eating this. This is how I need to choose my foods. Because by the time they're done, they have not only a manual of their body, which no one can give them, they have to do this themselves. But you know how to eat for the rest of your life. And as I tell my patients, I want you to live until your last breath, independent, healthy, vibrant, making your own decisions. You have all your faculties, your eyes work, your brain is working. But part of the brain working is this microbiome, which I'll get to in just a moment. So, recognized by the body, they're full of enzymes. Why are enzymes important? The enzymes are like catalysts. They're like the match that make reactions happen in the body. So the reason you can do things, pick something up, think something, have an imagination, do everything, is because enzymes are in effect to make things work. So you have to have these enzymes, number one, to help break down these foods, but also they're catalyst for all of these things happening in the body. If you're eating bread and meat and cheese, and you're following something like a keto diet where you're having high fats and high proteins, you are lacking enzymes. And you don't want to say, oh, I'll go off the shelf and take my digestive enzymes. Bring natural enzymes into your diet, which come from fruits and vegetables. If you see a banana on the table and it's turning brown, it's got brown spots, its enzymes are in effect. They are working. They are breaking down. They are breaking down those sugars. That's a good thing. This is what you want, because you have an enzyme bank and it gets depleted, and that is aging. And if you don't want to age, you want to supply those enzymes, and that comes from your fruits and your vegetables. The second thing is, it is the chemistry. I'm not going to go deep into this, but the beauty, I loved biochemistry in chiropractic school. Our nutrition class wasn't the food groups. Our nutrition classes were biochemistry. We had a whole wall full of chemistry breakdowns of breaking down sugars, fats, and breaking down proteins into amino acids, and then this one goes here, and then this pathway would go, it needs B1, it needs zinc. I mean, it was so fascinating. And when you get this in your mind, like, these reactions need nutrients, they need minerals, they need these requirements for the feedback loop to even happen, for the pathway to happen. And so you become very aware of how important nutrition is for every single system to be healthy. And so when you're looking at the chemistry of your foods, you're looking at acids and alkalines, and we need to be slightly alkaline, and we do need a little acid. We don't want to be completely alkaline, but when you're learning about foods and you're learning about this chemistry, you don't have to be a wizard at chemistry, but the very basics are the foundation for you, helping you create this microbiome that is not out of balance. So you're feeding more alkalinity foods into your to your gut. And so what is that? Fresh fruits and vegetables. Yes, fresh fruits and vegetables, again, are the answer. Getting into hydration. Of course, we need to be hydrated. We know our cells require, I go through the 5 requirements of cells to be healthy and vibrant, and hydration is one of them, because we are electrical and we need the proper minerals and the proper hydration for that to be in effect, so you can think, so you can do things, so your mood isn't plummeting, so you're not irritable. Hydration is so important, and we know that there's tons of symptoms that go along with being dehydrated. So when we're eating fruits and vegetables that are mostly water, we are in effect hydrating our cells and hydrating our body. The last that I'm going to talk about is fiber. Fiber is beautiful. It is wonderful. It's doing 2 big things that I want you to remember. One, it's feeding your healthy bacteria, so it can override the bad bacteria, becoming strong. So you're proliferating all of these different types of bacteria. So your army, this is what I used to tell my child, he would say, he was going to eat something, and I say, oh, you're hurting your army. You're depleting your army. Oh, this food builds your army. These apples, this builds your army. You're going to be strong, and you're going to fight off those foreign invaders. And that's how I used to explain it to him as a child, because we want fibrous foods, fruits and vegetables. If you're eating cheese and meat and bacon and higher fat foods, there's no fiber in that. And yes, you can take a fiber supplement if it's a whole food supplement, but we want to naturally eat a lot of our nutrition, our supplement. I don't want to rely on supplements. I like supplements. I take supplements. I prescribe supplements for some things, but it's not what I want. It's because of the nutritional quality of our foods and the lack of variety in our diets. Going back to fiber is key, and you get that in your fruits and vegetables. So, recognized foods, the enzymes, the chemistry, the hydration, and the fiber are the reasons that fruits and vegetables are so powerful. Our bodies are self-healing, which I just went through and I explained. I really want you to get that in your mind, because once you know it's self-healing, you want to help your body. How can I help it be self-healing? Diet is a big, big part of that. And the microbiome, being healthy, is another big part of that, because it is dictating the environment that your cells are thriving in. Your cells, well, I won't get into that right now. That's a whole nother video. So I'm gonna scooch through that part of it. So I really want you to know that these natural laws, whoopsie, Kajabi, natural laws will take you to health. It takes you to your health goals. And I think what a lot of people don't understand is they've been told that they can only get this healthy, or they think this is my genetic makeup, which is so, oh, that's so irritating to me in a way, because people put limitations on how healthy they can be based on genetic, what their family has gone through. But you have to remember that cells get turned on and off based on the environment that they're in. And the foods that you're eating is creating a lot of that environment and switching on and off genes. And what are the best 2 foods to eat for that are fruits and vegetables. It is helping that microbiome that's in communication with all of the important parts of your body, stopping chronic degenerative diseases, helping with your immune system, helping your brain function, helping hormones. It is just extremely powerful. So what is the gut? It is controlling 70 to 80% of your immune system. Now, this could be a whole week's lecture, but I'm sure you've heard that already. Your gut communicates with your brain. So if you're having brain fog, if you are moody, if you are feeling depressed, you have to look at your diet as a component of creating the chemistry in the body that is impacting how well you think, and how, like when you wake up in the morning and you're depressed, not only are we talking about, okay, where's our heart, which is, if you looked at my other videos about mood and depression and challenges and how we face that, we have to affect, or we have to impact the heart, which is the most beautiful aspect of being a human being, which is the mind and the soul. I already have other videos on that. But the other aspect of that is the physical body. And the physical body is reacting off of what you are putting in it. So fruits and vegetables will help you with your brain, will help you with your mood. The third part is the gut regenerates quickly with the right foods. It cannot regenerate quickly if you're putting in something like a lot of protein, a lot of fats, a lot of processed foods. Even some of the healthy processed foods, you're like, well, I eat grass-fed beef and I have the best goat cheese that is made right down the street, and that's all great, but I don't care how healthy that quality of that food is, which is good because you're not getting the bad parts of it. It's still breaking down to the chemistry of it is still going to be acidic to the body. And so you're still creating a faster, rapid aging. You're still creating a more acid environment. You're still creating an inflammatory environment, and you're not helping the microbiome. So the whole point I'm wrapping this up right now, landing this plane, if you want a healthy gut microbiome, which is responsible for your health and to such a big degree, eat more organic, in season, picked at the right time, fruits and vegetables. We're in the winter season right now. I know it's difficult to find that, so we have to make do. We have to do the best we can in these times right now. But make sure that you're getting organic, just due to the fact that there's just so many chemicals that have been passed in the United States that are legal to put on our foods, which should absolutely not be even near the human body, but yet there they are. So choose organic, know your farmer, pick ripe, in-season foods, and that is what I'm going to have to say here. So I'm going to land this plane right now. If you're interested in a health program that's either 4 or 6 months, that is taking you through learning how to eat, learning the lifestyle habits. There's 10 rejuvenation lifestyle habits, learning to implement them while improving your heart, that you're walking with the Lord, that you're understanding how the Lord told us to live, and you're inviting that into your life every single day as a believer. You're a believer. That's why you're here, healthy believers. Then you understand how impactful your mind is on your physical body. And it is those two things why I created this channel, and what my whole health program is about is the physical body and the heart, the mind and the soul, and getting that healthy so you are relying on the Lord. So know you know how to think, you know what actions to take, because you are so connected to the Lord and He is guiding you every step of the way. That is what my program, Healthy and Victorious, is about. It is a program to really walk you through how to be healthy. And the difference between the 4 to 6 months, you can check that out on a detailed page where it breaks it down, and that is below. And I invite you, if you are curious and you're wondering, well, I don't know if this is programs for me, I invite you to book a call, because on that, I'm not talking you into a program, but I am there to answer your questions and tell you what your next step is, if this program is even for you. It is not for everybody. It takes dedication, it takes a commitment that you really raise your hand and say, I want to be as healthy as I can be. And I want to walk with a mentor that is there for me weekly to hold me accountable, to teach me natural laws, and to invite the Lord into every step of the way. If that is you, then I invite you to click that button below, and we can have a conversation and see if that is a program that you are interested in and that you want to actually reach every single health goal that you can and what is possible for you. So hope to meet you someday. I hope you have a blessed day, and I will see you on the next video. Bye for now.